Hi, this is Panic Obsession.
Hi guys, my name is Rain, or on Twitter my name is Rain Screams. Me and Panic Obsession, or Jessica, are making panic videos like for news and stuff.
As I saw before, many of you guys looked at my other video on YouTube and I was freaking out the first time I saw a comment that said you should do more, and I was like, ah yes! I'm accepted! I was so nervous to post it because I'm like really awkward when it comes to talking to myself in a room where there's no one else to a camera. So, after I did that, I got some like replies by, this is my laptop by the way, yes, try to keep it out of the way. I got some replies by people, and one of my friends, her name is Rain Screams, she says, she goes, oh, I kind of want to make a video like that. And I'm like, you know what, that'd be sweet if everybody did. I'm actually texting her right now. And then she said, should I make a video too? Panic Obsession did a great job, oh my gosh. And I was like, how cool would it be if we made a video together? See, this girl, her name is Rain. I've never met her in my life, and we bonded over Panic. I started following her on Twitter after I saw her on Facebook.
I also like Brett Wilson. I know a lot of people hate him, which I don't understand why, but he's my favorite. I always talk to him on Facebook, and he's really fun to like talk to, and he'll answer some panic questions, and I usually talk to him every week. Let's see.
Because I added Brett Wilson as a friend on Facebook, and I was totally geeking out when he added me, and I keep like seeing this girl named Rain writing on his wall, and he always answers to her, and like they're best friends. So I was like, who is this chick? Like, I don't know. And then she said something about her Twitter one time. I'm like, you know what? I just follow her on Twitter. She seems really cool. She seems like a really fun girl. So I did, and she follows me back, and then we start like bonding over Panic. She does Ryan Ross makeup, which is sweet.
See, I love Panic, obviously. I've been a fan of them since 2006 when they first came out with their Alright Since That Tragedy video. I also like Green Day, and I've been a fan of them for a really long time, since probably I was in like 6th, maybe 5th grade. My favorite album by them is American Idiot, and I have like a special like, song booklet, and it has like a bunch of like extra letters by St. Jimmy and all this stuff in it. I love having band merch. I have a Green Day purse, and then I have 3 Panic bracelets, a Northern Downpour one from Hot Topic, and then one I got from their concert. I have a Reinvent Love shirt. It's really big. I got it off eBay. It was like $25, I think, but they only had extra large, but I kind of shrunk it down. And then I have a Northern Downpour shirt because I just joined Northern Downpour to be part of their fan club, but then I figured out that not everybody gets meet and greet, so I was kind of upset, but I hope that I won the meet and greet. I don't think I did, but maybe. And then I also have the Vices and Virtues album cover shirt. And then I have one that I got from the concert. And then I also have the sweatshirt. Hold on a second. Blue sweatshirt from the concert.
And I asked you guys to send me some questions, so I got a few so far. Whoop327 asked me, why are you so awesome? And I want to respond to that because I listen to Panic at the Disco. Like, that just makes everybody so awesome. Gecko Forever, Kate, she asked me what's my favorite Panic at the Disco song. This is like asking like, who's your favorite child? At the moment, it is Train Mistakes. But that's only like my favorite on Vices and Virtues. I don't know. There's something about Behind the Sea that I absolutely love. And then, But It's Better If You Do. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Time to Dance. I started crying when they played that at Summerfest. I like started crying because I haven't heard that song live before. And I just... I love it so much. But I think Train Mistakes Mistakes After a Win would be my favorite song.
I got some questions sent in from people, from my fans. I run the All for Ryan Ross Twitter, but I kind of am like stopping a little bit because I'm getting a lot of hate on Twitter for my opinions, which I apologize for, and on Tumblr because people don't like that I tag the Ryan Ross. For all them, they're all like, oh, you're a stupid cunt. I'm like, oh, thanks. But I got some questions. Mad as Rabbits 342 asks, do you think Dylan and Ian should be official members? I think that they should, but I don't understand why they're waiting to make them, if they're going to make them official members or if they're not. I don't understand why they're waiting, because it sounds like Ian and Dallin really want to be in the band. I don't think they're going to like leave them, or you know what I mean? Shouts asked, what is your favorite Ryan and Panic era? Well, my favorite Ryan era was in 2006 when he wore his like rose vest and awesome makeup. And I also like Pretty Odd when he like kind of was like hipster, Pretty Odd. And Panic era probably 2006, and then their Pretty Odd era. And I like Now. They're just different now. I think I kind of like the band better with Brian and John, but they're also better off without them now, because Brian and John are doing their own thing. I'm also going to see John, let's see, September 23rd, because he is coming to my city. Hopefully I get to see.
Alright, Fierce Tragedy asked me, do you play an instrument, and if you do, what? Yes I do. I play piano, I'm learning guitar, and I sing. You can check out my other account. I posted The Gambler by Fun, a cover of it, and Love at First Sight by the Brobex. It's not really good, plus I look really crappy in the videos. But it's MCRAWESOME001. That's my other account if you want to check it out. On this account I will put Panic covers. But yeah. Oh my god.
Then, Team Ryro asked, was it true that Ryro was emo in high school? I'm not sure about that. I don't know what you mean by emo. He kind of just like dressed like he does now. He wore like jeans, like band t-shirts, and then like spike belts. So maybe he was like punkish. Let's see, I love Twitter. I love getting replies from celebrities. Let's see, I have gotten 2 from John Walker, 3 from Breezy. I have many from Kelty. I like her a lot. I know a lot of people like hate on her, and I kind of have like mixed feelings about her. Like, she's obsessed with Ryan, but I also love her. And then I got 1 from Chef Ramsay. I showed him a picture because I tried to make pancakes and it didn't work out. So he replied, and I think he was creeping on my profile, because then out of nowhere he was just like, oh, I love Panic at the Disco. I was like, yeah. And then I've got many from Stuart Zender, who is a bassist in a band, and he's one of Ryan's friends. He's actually really nice. And I got 1 from Pete Wens, 3 from Eric Milligan, who plays Zach Addy on Bones. And then Ryan Ross favorited one of my tweets before, because I tweeted that him and me made our Twitters on the same day on February 28th, 2009. And then 1 from Kathy Hilton, and then 1 from Will Noon. I think he just does like drumming and tours with people. He's not an official member, but he played the drums for fun the last tour that they did with Panic.
City Star 1000, she asked me, damn, why are you so good at writing? I love your stories, keep writing. If I were as good as you, maybe my stories would get more views. I'm serious, don't stop writing those little stories, they rock. The story she's talking about is, I posted on my Tumblr a few fangirl stories. I did Brendan, Ryan, and Spencer so far, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a story that you're in a situation with Panic at the Disco, and it's a little sexual.
Him and Nate from Fun were like walking around at the Panic concert before the show, and like no one recognized them, and then some people that I was with were like, hey, it's Nate, and then they screamed his name, and he was like, oh, and he waved at us, and then he kind of like hid because he didn't want to get recognized. But
ask me what tour, I'm gonna assume what tour that you went to. I went to the Vices and Virtues tour. I went to Chicago June 8th, 2011. And then I went to Summerfest June 30th, 2011, which is in fact the day that Brendan stripped. I saw that live. That was like 10th row with my friends. I'm so short though that I can barely see over people, but when I saw it, it was like, ah, glorious. And then of course on the screen, like, when you were at Summerfest, since most people can't really see over everybody, we're all standing in the bleachers. I was like 10th row, and when Brendan started like taking out his clothes, they show on the giant screen there that he's shirtless, so everybody starts screaming, whatever. Then out of nowhere, you hear these, like the first 5 rows, you hear them start going wild, and I'm wondering what's going on. Why can't I see anything? And then you see on the screen, you see Brendan in his boxers, and 2,000 people just start roaring. It was like the best experience of my life.
And the picture of like this drawn red, I went to a Panic concert, and when we were in line, this drunk guy was drawing everybody's picture for money. He did that in like 5 minutes, I think. Everyone paid him just like a different amount of money, and I think he made like $100 altogether, and then he went and bought a whole bunch of drugs and alcohol. It was pretty funny.
And then Brendan also said from Let's Kill Tonight, he says, I want to see you like dance so hard your shoes get set on fire. Some idiot lit his shoe on fire, and he held it up waving to the crowd. Are you kidding me? So thank you very much, and I really hope that you guys like these videos and don't think I'm the weirdest person ever alive. So yeah, thank you very much.
But